the news.
That's right, it's time for the news, y'all. It's KP Video News. Just working out this new theme song. Some of y'all might recognize that. Anyway, here we go. And this I'm doing two follow-ups at the beginning, two follow-ups on two different separate stories. And the first one I'm doing has something to do with Democrat likely presidential candidate Joe Biden has demanded justice over the killing of an unarmed black man in the United States, in Georgia. Mr. Biden said his heart went out to the family of Ahmaud Arbery. Arbery, 25 years old, was jogging in February when confronted by an ex-policeman and his son. Video purported to show the shooting emerged online yesterday. A district attorney in Georgia has now ruled that a grand jury should be to decide whether charges should be brought. An earlier decision by a prosecutor in the Brunswick jurisdiction argued there was no probable cause to arrest Gregory McMichael, 64, and his son Travis. However, it says Mr. Avery was out running in the Satilla Shores neighborhood of Brunswick in Georgia's Glenn County early in the afternoon on 23rd of February. In a police report, Gregory McMichael says he and his son, he saw Mr. Arbery and believed he resembled the suspect in a series of break-ins. He and his son armed themselves and pursued him in a pickup truck. In the police report, Gregory McMichael said he and his son had said, stop, we want to talk to you, and that Mr. Arbery had attacked his son. Shots were fired with Mr. Arbery's falling to the street. Mr. Arbery's mother, Wanda Cooper, said police told her son had been involved in a burglary before the incident, but the family said they do not believe the King jogger had committed a crime and that he was unarmed. So then the video came out and said, what does the video show? It was initially posted on a local radio station website, but it has since then been taken down. However, it is said it did not know who recorded the footage and could not independently confirm its authenticity. The 36-second video is shot from a vehicle following the pickup truck said to be involved in the incident. It shows a man jogging and then approaching the stationary pickup from behind. He tries to bypass the truck and then is seen struggling with the man carrying a shotgun. There's a muffled shouting and the shotgun shots are heard. The second man is standing in the bed of the pickup. The second man is then shown with a pistol standing alongside the other armed man with the jogger no longer in view. Although not shown in this video, it says that after a third gunshot, the jogger recoils and blood appears on his t-shirt below his rib cage. And so Joe Biden sent out a tweet saying, the video is clear. Ahmaud Arbery was killed in cold blood. Said, my heart goes out to the family who deserves justice and deserves it now. It's time for a swift, full, and transparent investigation into this murder. The statement from Lee Merritt, a lawyer for Mr. Arbery's family, said, this is murder. The series of events captured in the video confirm what all the evidence indicated prior to its release. Tom Durden, the district attorney for the Atlantic Judicial District, decided on Tuesday that a grand jury should be involved. After careful review of the evidence, he wrote in a statement, I am of the opinion that the case should be presented to the grand jury of Glenn County for consideration for criminal charges. Governor Brian Kemp tweeted, that Georgians deserve answers. The McMichaels have not been charged and have not so far responded to the video. And that Gregory McMichael had early told that he would not be commenting. The New York Times said it had obtained a letter in which the prosecutor had earlier argued there was not sufficient probable cause for arrest because the pursuers were legally carrying firearms, were within their rights to follow a burglary suspect and were able, as private citizens, to arrest an offender if the offense is committed in the presence or within its immediate knowledge. Now, it said it was able to arrest an offender. It didn't say nothing about murdering or killing somebody that you thought did something and you couldn't even prove it because, you had somebody jogging. And so if he had did a break-in, where's the merchandise that he stole? He had nothing. He didn't have anything. He was jogging. All right, so here's part 2 of that, and this is my second follow-up story about the security guard that got killed in Flint, Michigan, over a mask. So here's a woman is arraigned in the killing of a security guard over a virus mask. In Flint, Michigan, a Michigan woman was formally charged Tuesday in the fatal shooting of a store security guard who refused to allow her daughter inside because she wasn't wearing a face mask to protect against transmission of the coronavirus. Sharmell Teague, 45 years old, was arraigned via video Tuesday in district court, according to the Genesee County Prosecutor's Office. Teague, her husband Larry Teague, and her son, Ramona Bishop, 23, faced first-degree premeditated murder charges in Friday's killing of Calvin Munderland, 43, at the Family Dollar near downtown Flint. Larry Teague and Bishop have yet to be arrested and were believed to be on the run. The 3 defendants also face gun charges. Larry Teague also is charged with violating Governor Gretchen Whitmer's executive order requiring all customers and employees to wear face coverings inside grocery stores. Sharmell Teague argued with Munderland before leaving the store Friday afternoon. Layton said the two men later came to the store and one of them shot Munderland in the back of the head. Witnesses identified Bishop as the man who shot Munderland. According to Layton, no information has been released about the daughter who has not been charged in the shooting. And Sharmell Teague was denied bond Tuesday and was scheduled for a May 14th probable cause conference. And so the lady that's the reason why all of this happened is under arrest and with no bail, absolutely positively no bail. So she doesn't deserve bail. And it's like, all that because you decided you just wanted to attack a man for doing his job. You just telling hey, you can't. Your daughter, you got a mask on, but your daughter doesn't have a mask on. So it's like, okay, well, what are you doing? What are you doing here? So I'm gonna do with this story here, and it's like really, really, really crazy, and I don't get it. And originally, when I first saw this story, it was brought to my attention by my roving reporter Karen in Los Angeles. Thank you, Karen, for that story. And however, when I get a chance to read it, it says black teens risk getting infected with coronavirus over new Air Jordan sneakers. Boy, I'm telling you, Chicago, Illinois, in a troubling video recently posted on social media, shows around 300 teenagers in Chicago standing in line, neglecting social distancing orders amidst the coronavirus pandemic. All of this just to get their hands on a pair of the newly released Air Jordan sneakers. Hundreds of teens reportedly came rushing into the area minutes after the popular sneaker reseller announced the selling of the Jordan sneakers at a Chicago storefront. In the video taken by another man who went to the store when he learned about the commotion, the teens can be seen not practicing social distancing and not even wearing masks. Many people have expressed their concern about how the teens risk getting infected with the coronavirus for a non-essential purchase. Chicago, same as the whole of Illinois and the rest of the United States, is currently under quarantine lockdown. Non-essential businesses, such as sneaker stores, should have been closed to prevent the spread of the virus. However, some people still ignore the mandate and go to secret stores that are open. And that store is in big trouble, no doubt. Once they figure out where that store is, they're going to be in big trouble. And as a matter of fact, I take that back. There was two stories because there was another story of in Atlanta that was similar to this, and those kids were at Greenbrier Mall in Atlanta doing the exact same thing, trying to get some stupid ass Air Jordan tennis shoes, disregarding no mask on, and they flooded Greenbrier Mall in Atlanta to get some tennis shoes, get the Air Jordans too. So that's two cities full of idiots that are out there risking their lives over some raggedy ass tennis shoes. So hey, go figure.
I said it's time for the KP video news. Time for the news. It's time for KP video news. That's right, it's time for the news. It's time for the news. Said it's time for the news.
Peace.
It's time for